Hello Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of November in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So usually the Scorpio energy and the new moon suggests some kind of a rebirth for you here. Something that you need to kind of go through. Like obviously the Scorpio energy is strongly connected to the death card and the rebirth and death. And this is kind of like indicating there's some kind of a new start ahead of you. Now, it's not going to be necessarily the rainbows and lollipops and unicorns type of transformation, but it will be deep. And maybe it is happening around the time when the new moon is in Scorpio as well. But nonetheless, you need to kind of face your fears to a certain degree with this energy. And also think about it that, maybe there's something that you're obsessive about. So think about it. What is that you're obsessive about, or what is that you're overdoing? Because something that you have to face here. The first card in your reading is the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is all about being alert, being very smart, paying attention to the little details as well, and also just like being on guard. Now this can be kind of connected to messages. Maybe there's some kind of a message, a news, or an update that you are waiting for, and with the Page of Swords, sometimes this message is delayed. So if there's a delay, well, just accept that there might be a delay, because once you're gonna get that message, it's gonna be actually positive news. Now, Page of Swords can be connected to the internet, social media as well. Maybe some of you are working through the internet, or you are maybe an influencer, or you're just very strongly connected to social media as well. But the Page of Swords, it is also connected to curiosity. So this time maybe you need to be curious. Like you need to kind of curious how you can face those fears. But the curiosity of this card can manifest in other shapes or forms as well. For example, curiosity from other people's perspective. Maybe they're gonna be gossiping, gossip at work, gossip in the industry. It can be connected to spying, or kind of when somebody is watching your social media, or watching what you're doing, maybe on LinkedIn. The first card in your reading is the Ace of Swords. Like all the aces, it brings some kind of a new chapter, a new beginning into your life. That's mentally very stimulating. This is a card that brings you victory, the card that brings you clarity, communication as well. So maybe there's a communication here that you are waiting for, and it's going to bring you clarity. Once you're going to get it, it can be also connected to a contract, a legal document as well, when the Ace of Swords comes up. But also, as I said, this is a card of clarity, communication as well. So victory, those can be all attached to it. And you have here another victory card, the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is all about achieving something that you worked hard for, something that you put a lot of effort in, and you're coming out of it as a victorious, something super successful. This is a card of success, victory, and also being in the center of attention. So from that perspective, all eyes are on you. Some of you are definitely working in social media, because you have here that combination of that Page of Swords and the Six of Wands as well. But also some of you might be artists, maybe on the stage, but nonetheless there's some kind of a breakthrough here for you with that Ace of Swords energy if you face some kind of a fear. The next card in your reading is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of enjoying the fruits of your labor. Practically, you've been working a lot on something. You're really great at what you're doing. You have great skills. And when the Nine of Pentacles comes up, you're actually enjoying that. So this is a card can be connected to independence, financial independence. Like this is a pre-Empress energy of abundance as well. When this card comes up, financially things are working out really great. Amazing card if you have your own business, because it indicates that the business is giving you all the financial stability you need and the independence as well. But also this card can be symbolizing a promotion as well for some of you. If you're not having your own business, a step up, a promotion when you're achieving something based on the work that you've been doing. But also some of you might be considering retiring when this card shows up, and maybe you're thinking about it because you have a breakthrough in social media. Now, Nine of Pentacles can be connected to property as well. So maybe there's some kind of a property sale going on, buying, selling property when this card comes up. So there might be some delays, but success is definitely on its way. You also have here the Hierophant, which is a card of having faith in yourself, having faith in the universe as well, that the universe is guiding you, the universe is actually helping you. So when this card comes up, some of you might be making a commitment. So when it comes to money, career, finance, this commitment might come in shape or form of a contract. So there might be here a contract that's maybe being delayed, but it's going to come to you as a victory, and it's going to be a pretty lucrative contract. So if it's a contract with that Nine of Pentacles, it's going to be a pretty good deal. And again, this contract can be a job offer, a promotion, or it can be a business deal as well. Now, the Hierophant is also connected to traditions, learning, and institutions that are very traditional. So some of you might be working in an institution like that, or maybe you're connecting with an institution like that. So, or teaching and definitely can be connected to studying as well. Now you also have the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups is a card of choices, when you have many options to choose from and you simply don't know what is that you should choose because you don't know what's going to be the outcome of these options, and this kind of confuses you. So what this card is trying to encourage you to do is actually think about all of those options and try to consider what is your long-term goal and how each of those options are in alignment with that. Maybe you have here multiple contracts because you have here 2 victory cards. Maybe you have multiple offers or deals that to choose from, or partnership. And try to think about and analyze these opportunities. Which one is the one that will drive you or lead you to that long-term goal that you have. Now also, with the Seven of Cups, we need to talk about the dreamy aspect of this card. Sometimes you might be confused. Sometimes you might be seeing things better than what they are as well. So you might need to kind of be a little bit more realistic when this card shows up. And sometimes you might be changing your long-term goal as well, because you might be wondering one day that, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, and it might be opposite, and the universe is like, okay, I don't know what you want. All right, but let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comment section, or the hype button as well if it's available. But don't forget about the comment section, because I'm very interested to read how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And definitely put in some positive affirmations, like for example, that I am successful and I am victorious. I'm able to fear my fears. I am able to face my fears, and also I attract abundance. Now you also have here the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands is a card of training, a card of conflict, and also a card of competition. So for some of you, there might be something that you are learning, studying, or being trained for when you kind of look at that hierophant with the Five of Wands, right? So you're definitely studying or getting trained for something. But also, let's look at the conflict aspect of it. So the conflict aspect can be connected to here in the center due to some gossip, right? Because you do have here that Page of Swords that we talked about, that there might be curiosity from other people, gossip as well. So, but also, like, this is not a serious it's definitely not a serious conflict. It's a kind of conflict where people are trying to see how far they can go with each other, how far they are able to push each other's buttons as well. But also with the Five of Wands, maybe they just coming from different perspective, different backgrounds, like they were raised differently, or it can be as well that they were they're just coming from a different department, let's say. But let's not forget about the competition aspect as well, because there might be here some competition. Some of you are in a corporation or a field, or it might be as well that you're just in an industry that's super competitive, or there might be here an opportunity that obviously there's a competition for it. Maybe there's a promotion or a job opportunity or a deal that you're trying to get. But what's really great here that you have here the Five of Wands, and guess what, you have here the Six of Wands, which means that you trained for it, and you are the winner of this deal, contract, job, whatever you are fighting for. The next card in your reading is the Lovers, which is a card of law of attraction. So definitely connected to something that you're trying to attract in your life. But the Lovers is also a decision that's made based on your heart, whatever your heart wishes. But also can be connected to partnership as well. So maybe there's some kind of a business partnership or a work partnership that might be really important for you here. All right, let's look at the next card. You have also here the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is kind of rooting in being bored or having an apathy or kind of not seeing the opportunities that are in front of us. Like you can kind of see how busy he is with all of those three cups. Those three cups represent all the things that went wrong in our life, and what he is anticipating or expecting, that the next opportunity is going to be exactly the same, but it's coming from the universe, which shows that it will be different. So very important for you to be open, because sometimes, like, when this card shows up, you might not exactly get whatever you wished or whatever you want, but maybe this is what you need right now for that evolution, for the development that you need in your professional field. So definitely be vigilant, be alert for these opportunities, because it's a good opportunity. That's what I can tell you, that there's lots of great cards around it. So maybe it's not exactly what you want or what you dreamed about, because you have here this dreamy card of that Seven of Cups, but I think you definitely need to take it into consideration. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Swords. It is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. The King of Swords is practically somebody who is very smart, very logical. He's using facts. He's very factual, great communicator, can be a leader, a leadership opportunity, somebody who says whatever they think, and they really kind of care about the truth and nothing but the truth. So from that perspective, if there's some kind of a secret here or there's some kind of a confusion, the truth will come out, because you have two cards here that symbolize as the truth. You have the Ace of Swords and also the King of Swords. But again, it can be a person, a judge as well, if you're going through some kind of a legal process, or a lawyer as well, if you go through a legal battle or legal battle. Now from this card, we have here for you the Sovereign, governing your own life, in charge, rise to the top, leadership, freedom, lifestyle. So we definitely talk here about some rising to the top, being promoted, leadership, opportunities as well. So I think there's some kind of a great opportunity comes here that brings you great transformation. But don't forget that you might have to face your fears as part of this process. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again